to start off, what would you recommend people do to go about reducing inflammation in the body?
So with inflammation, I always like to look externally and internally as well. But internally, just change out your diet. It's a very simple thing to do, really. Drink a lot of water, cut down on processed food. So eat more kind of colorful, antioxidant-rich, nutrient-dense foods. Try organic, but if you can't, don't worry about that. Just lots of vegetables, peppers, berries, more protein rather than not so much carbs, not too much really, more protein because it's amino acids, building blocks for the skin as well, and then and healthy fats as well, really, so and you can add some anti-inflammatory spices like garlic, ginger, turmeric, all that, and herbs that will help to reduce inflammation. And not just what you eat, but how you eat as well. That will also affect your inflammation, really. Are you sitting down? Are you walking around when you're eating? Are you working when you're eating? Sit down, take 5 deep breaths just to slow your heart rate down, and then just eat slowly. Enjoy your food, chew your food, because that will also affect how your food is being digested. Less reactivity, less sensitivity, and you're able to utilize the nutrients. Sorry, you're able to utilize the nutrients that you're eating. So that's a good way to actually reduce your inflammation as well. And breathing, So, and also exercising, but not crazy like HIIT exercise, really. So for people, I mean, like the patients that come see for acne, typically, I mean, I was that type as well, more anxious type. Really, the more anxious type A personality, they need to have a to-do list. They like to, they work hard, but they play hard, really, and also they need to go to gym, so there's different type. Either they're really anxious type, or they're anxious type, but then they're almost analysis paralysis. They don't want to, they can't do anything because they're so scared of making a mistake. So there's kind of two different extremes. So the ones that over-exercise, really, but then they're over-exercise because they're trying to lose weight, and so they're not eating enough. So their body is in wear and tear. You're not eating enough to sustain your body's need for nutrients, and it's not able to repair it, really. So for those patients, I get them to ask them to actually cut down on their high intensity exercise, really, because exercising, building muscle, losing weight, all that actually increases inflammation because you're trying to break and repair. And inflammation is not bad. Like I say, inflammation is not bad because we do need it to kickstart our immunity, to heal our body when you're sick. Our body does go through a temporary inflammation because we need to recruit all the white blood cells to get us better. It's just that when it's chronic, really, anything too long, too high, it's not good. So I always get them to just cut it down, maybe go for a swim, go for a walk, still move your body, just get to, do, bouncing, more yoga, dancing, something that you don't think that, oh, I'm actually exercising, if you like. And you probably find it as well, when patients stop trying to lose weight, they actually lose weight. Really, so, and sleeping as well. Sleeping is because majority of repairs of your skin happens overnight. So if you're sleeping later, you're going to cut down, there's less hours for your skin to repair. So sleeping really helps as well. That's when your body detoxifies as well. So that's little things that you can do. Change your diet, just remove the processed food, remove the high salt food, high sugar foods, eat whole foods. Books will have recipes in them. It's easy to find. And then make sure you're moving your body, but not overexerting your body, really. And then, so that's kind of like the information, I would say, internally. And externally, cut down on strong ingredients. I always tell my patients, just stop your benzoyl peroxide, stop your retinol when you're healing, really. When you're trying to, I don't like benzoyl peroxide, similar to you. My skin actually comes out in a rash. I tried so many times. It's just so horrible.
Do you know, my bedroom carpet and my clothes didn't like it either.
Oh no!
Because it takes out all the color.
Yes, it does. Basically, I know. I mean, for me, it's like when if I just put just one spot here, my whole neck will just come out in rash, and then it becomes so tight, flaky, and then itchy, and then yeah, it's almost like eczema, really. But so it's
Mm,
very localized,
mm,
or dermatitis, if you like, because it's a reaction to the skin ingredient. And yeah, so I try to I ask my patients to stop the strong ingredients,
mm,
and then just go very simple, gentle milky cleanser. Can do a light moisturizer, hyaluronic acid if you need to, something just to repair your skin. Just use calming products at the
mm.
beginning, really, and then you notice just 3 weeks, just try just 3 weeks,
Yeah,
and then you can add different things as you go along.
yeah. In terms of inflammation as well, I'd imagine you'd suggest reducing alcohol
Yes, oh
intake.
yes, absolutely. Alcohol, caffeine,
Mm,
all that's cortisol inducing,
yeah,
inflammatory inducing as well,
yeah,
really. Because alcohol, people always think, oh, it like helps me to decompress. So, so if you think you need coffee to wake you up, to get you going, and then alcohol at nighttime to decompress, then there is something going
mm,
on with your ability to regulate your stress,
yeah, yeah,
really, your body's ability. So, you might so it's not just about the mental part, but it's also your body. What's your body trying to do? Your body's basically trying to keep you alive, really.
mm,
So it feels that okay, I can't function without coffee, and I can't sleep without alcohol. But as we know, alcohol, it might make you feel sleepy, and you might fall asleep really quickly. But you wake up in the middle of it. It just breaks up. You don't have a deep sleep, really,
yeah,
with alcohol, and it also
yeah,
dehydrates you as well, really. And so we know that's not going to be good for the skin.
yeah. And it probably give you a blood sugar crash as well, which is
Yes,
why you
blood
wake
sugar
up.
crash. Yes, and then also it's going to affect your liver. It's going to make your liver sluggish as well.
Mm,
It's going to get you to, because of your sugar crashes, then you feel the munchies, the midnight munchies. You're going to wake up, you
mm,
feel like, you're going to wanting salt, you're wanting something to eat. So that's going to affect, inflammation. Because if at nighttime, if you got a heavy meal, eat a heavy meal at nighttime, overnight your body's going to be using the energy to digest your food rather than repairing
mm,
your skin, really.
yeah,
So I get my patients to eat at least 2 to 3 hours before you sleep.